Good morning. See what we're looking like for today. See if we're down any more. All right. The old scale. 184.6. I'll have to check with yesterday. I feel like that's down 2 pounds or something. All right, on the way to the gym. For shoulders, a couple of things came in the mail. The tripod that I got came in. It is more upright, full standing tripod. So I might mess with trying to just get something of that for this video tonight, just to see yeah, just to use that. I don't know if I'll do like an edit like I did yesterday, but the light came in, so tonight I'm sure it's already sunset as I'm going. I'm sure I will be needing to use that. We'll try that, see how that goes. It's actually pretty nifty. It's got some different options that I might play around with and see how it looks. It's got a daylight, a soft white option, and then there's a combined option. I also, which I left at home, but it had some screens. You can put filters, so if I wanted it to be like blue tinted, there's like blue, orange, yellow, red. Some different tints that you can put on it. And then there's also brightness options. So I might mess around with which one is the best to drive with / provides enough light where you guys can see me. So yeah, and then what else? The only thing that didn't come in is the mic. So yeah, hopefully that comes tomorrow, because if not, what we'll run into is I'm going to be gone for 3 days for the military, and where I'm going to be at, the service is no bueno. It is not existent. If you want to check your Facebook, it's going to take a minute. So I know that uploading stuff to YouTube via my phone just here in town with Wi-Fi or with the satellite sometimes can be rather slow. So I don't know if any videos are actually going to get posted over this weekend. I don't know. We're gonna try. Obviously there'll still be one today and tomorrow, but we're gonna try for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But yeah, well, I mean, it is what it is, right? There's unforeseen things that I can't account for. So and to be honest, on those days, I might just cut it to something like 2 or 3 minute talk. I don't know, just make it something really simple. I'm gonna have to do my workouts, like calisthenic workouts or cardio workouts, just as I have the time. But as far as the videos, it's gonna probably be shorter so that it's easier to upload because of the Wi-Fi burden and stuff like that. So it's not gonna be like the normal talk. So I'll kind of do a little reminder of that tomorrow, but for the most part, that's what we'll have. Let's see. Yeah, yesterday I edited some of those clips that I got in the gym just to mess around with it, and I thought it was pretty cool, little thing that I did. The only issue I have with it is that everything is from like the same angle, if that makes sense. Like, because the tripod is, I found some like spots I could put it, but for the most part it's all from like that little tripod I had on the ground, which was low to the ground. Hopefully with this new one, I can do angles that are right on, angles that are a little bit above, angles that are from down low. Do some different things. So that's why I said we'll just kind of, I might just mess with something at one point just to kind of get a little something, but outside of that, days off went by pretty quick. Back to work tonight. I always feel like working third shift that my first day off is a wash. Like, I don't ever really realize that it is a day off. So I always wish there was just one more day. But I gotta go to the store and get try to get what I'm gonna need for this weekend with drill to try to still be on my diet when I don't have access to a microwave. I don't have any way to cook food, any way to store food. So it's gonna be all ready to eat stuff. So I gotta get some things to get me through 3 days of that. Probably buy some extra protein powder because I'm probably gonna have to have an additional protein shake or something, because my eggs that I eat every morning, or in my morning, that's not gonna be something I'm gonna be able to make. Like, it's just not. I can't think of any way that you can just. I'm not drinking the raw egg. I'm not doing that challenge. So I'm probably gonna just have to bring an additional protein, or drink an additional shake. That's the only thing I can think of. And then maybe grab some, like, a snack pack nut mix, because the shake's gonna make me I'm still gonna be hungry, because that's obviously I'm getting less food in when I do that, or less actual, like, whole food. So I will still want to get a little something rather than just liquid. So far I got tuna for my vegetables, and my rice, I don't know. I think I can buy that ready heat rice stuff, and I think I might be able to get away with just not heating it up, because I think it's already cooked and everything. And then if I buy canned vegetables, like canned peas or something, like, I should just be able to eat that. And as long as well, the problem is I'd almost have to buy the small itty bitty cans of whatever stuff, so that it's literally a serving per can, or it'll be as if it's a serving per can. I mean, I'm not gonna get perfect macros this weekend, but the goal is to stay as most on track as I can. But I know there's gonna be time that you just can't. You don't have access to the same resources. But this goes back to that stuff I talked about when I was saying, talking about, like, adapting. And you gotta be flexible and be able to adapt. It's just crucial, right? I could make up excuses about, like, oh, it's gonna be drill weekend, I don't need to do any of the normal stuff. I could just use it as a weekend to just eat MREs and all this. Not the MREs that are positive, they're just very calorie dense, because that's what they're designed to be. So I think an MRE is like 3,600 calories, or I don't know, it's something crazy. And if we get those 3 times a day for 3 days, that's 3, 6, 9. 9 times 3 is 27. It's like 27,000 calories if if I'm calculating this right, in just a weekend. And I'm usually eating like 22 a day right now. So that's like 12 times the normal amount of calories I'm eating. That's why that cannot be an option. Now, most of the time I don't eat everything in an MRE anyway. You know, nobody eats the super dry crackers or the just random cheese spread, or, you know what I mean? They eat the entree, maybe if it has like a little snack, depending on what it is, if it's good. But that's the gist, is that I can't be doing all that. So that means that we gotta come up with an alternative. We gotta adapt. We gotta find a way to still progress in what we're doing. I'm sure you guys saw the scale. I went back and watched yesterday's video because I thought for sure that I was down. I thought it was 186.4. It wasn't. It was 184.6. I weighed exactly the same yesterday as I did today. That's actually crazy to me, to weigh exactly the same. So we'll see. Obviously, I'll be able to weigh myself tomorrow. I won't be able to weigh myself this weekend. But I mean, the weekend's gonna skew it. That's gonna be kind of hard to see, because we'll see next week after I get back. But if it's still on this trend of being right there at like 184 and we're not really moving, then we're gonna have to look at the calories. Because I'm trying to think. Yeah, just because that's gonna stop us from getting to where we want to get. Holy moly, there's so many people here. But I'll be fair, like, it was the same thing yesterday. When I got here, there were so many people, and then by the time I actually got working out, it wasn't like anybody. So hopefully that will also be the trend. All right, I will talk to you guys after. There we go. So I think this light will work great. I went with the mix between daylight and soft white. I think it provides the best lighting without being too bright. I have it on the lowest brightness setting, so it's a little bit easier to drive with, because it's not pinpoint and like my phone flash was. So yeah, so I tried messing with the tripod. I think it'll work, but for what I was trying to do today, it was pretty populated in the gym. There's a decent amount of people there. So I tried to go back in the room and use it, but I found that, I don't know. There was a couple other people in the room, but I was just kind of like courteous of their stuff, so I didn't end up really recording anything. I just kind of like more so set the stuff up, see with the light. And I'm not sure if the light, because of it being a bigger space, like this is a smaller area, like me in the car here, so like this little light is able to saturate that area perfectly fine. But in the other room, outside of me turning the whole light on in the room, which when there's other people using it, one, I don't want to, if they don't want the light on, I don't want to turn the light on. And I don't know, if they didn't, when I went in there, if they didn't already have it on, they clearly didn't want it on, and I don't want to be that guy. So but just as I think I'm kind of curious if it, without turning the whole light on, if this light is actually going to work in that room. It was more so, I was just trying it out. It's more so designed for the car situation here. That was like kind of the purpose of the purchase, and you know, I think it's gonna work great. You know, it puts the light right on me. It makes it more visible. So wait for the military, that way I can have that. Again, I don't know, we'll try to see what we can make happen for this weekend. I had to stop by Walmart and kind of get prepared for food stuff, like I was talking about. You know, there's the old famous quote, fail to prepare, prepare to fail. Something along those lines. I don't know if that's a direct quote, but so yeah, I mean, I adapted what I could the best. I found peas and carrots cans that were like smaller cans, so I'm just going to use as single servings themselves. I'm not going to sit and measure out a cup because I'm not going to bring a cup with me. So the whole can is just going to be the serving. So I 2 of those, one with each of my other meals during the day. And they're the ones that you can open up. They're like they have the lid on it, so I don't have to bring a can opener. And then I got the ready heat rice. I got a couple bags of that, oatmeal, and then for my eggs, I ended up just getting protein bars, like the MedRx, 32 grams. They have a little bit more carbs, but I figured out, or I didn't figure out. I think that the way that that's going to work is my Carbolin that I take, I'm not bringing with me. It is roughly 50 grams of carbs. That MedRx is 42 grams of carbs. So it's like I'm getting the protein and then I'm just going to get those carbs. So I'm going to start my day with additional carbs instead of having the carbs through the workouts, because my workouts are going to bring, I got an ab roller. I think I'm going to bring the ab roller. I got a resistance band. I think that's what I'm going to bring for calisthenic stuff so that I can still try to hit my normal workouts. I don't have like any weight, like dumbbell weight bar, because I mean I'm pretty limited to what I can bring with me. So, you know, for like everything I pack, it's something else I can't pack because I got to keep it down to a certain amount. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna take a look at what I have. I have resistance bands. I know I have an ab roller. I'm not sure if I have. I'm trying to think what days they're gonna roll on, because tomorrow's gonna be arms, so Friday will be legs, so Saturday will be chest, Sunday will be back. So basically, I'm gonna have to do legs, chest, back. Chest is going to be simple in the sense of, like, I think your calisthenic stuff, push-ups and things, like I think I can still get a chest workout. Back, I'm going to have to figure out with the resistance bands. I think I can maybe tie them around a rack or something and pull down and change that. Legs is going to be the one where I think I'm just going to do like air squats or something. I don't know. I don't really have. I mean, I can do lunges, I can do a lot of stuff. I might have to just take, if I have a bag for like gear or something like that, if I put it on my front, like throw some of my stuff inside of a ring book bag, and that'll be my weight, and do like front squats and stuff like that. So so even if I'm not able to upload this weekend, I will try my best to not violate policy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to bring civilian clothes to work out in. Obviously, if I'm in my Army uniform, I'm not going to record stuff, whether that's a PT uniform or a regular uniform. So, I'm trying to think. I think that I'll still try, if I can wear civilians for my workouts, still try to record in some bits and pieces, for sure. And if I can't get it uploaded this weekend, I'll try to still do something, but I will upload what I do have. I might just make that all into one video once I get back. So that means that there could be just a video on Sunday of the weekend put together once I actually get back to stuff, which obviously for that, I know my normal stuff is just like raw, like the unedited interactions for the talks here. I might have to edit that and take out a lot of just dead space is like what I just did right there, where I was thinking about my thought. Take that stuff out and just give it, give the direct stuff that I'm talking about. We'll see, right? Like I've talked about, adaptation, making stuff work. So about home here, that's gonna be it for today. We really didn't have anything philosophical to talk about. It's more so just give you guys an update about what's going on and what we're doing. And yeah, so I will see you guys for arms tomorrow. Peace.